Hello, we're Bonnie and Greg Dixon here with Tommy Wayne Norman. Goes by T. Wayne Norman, and we're going to talk some motivation today.
We sure are. So I tell you, T Wayne, I just loved your profile. You love the outdoors. You are a coach, but even in addition, you are a disaster recovery coach. And then you're also a minister. What a beautiful blend of who you are. And then a little later on, we're going to talk about some things that you have created. So tell us a little bit more about you.
Oh, well, first of all, I want to thank you for having me. I feel honored and really excited to be here. Well, I am an expert motivational speaker and I empower businesses. However, I have a passion for youth groups to awaken the power within because you have the power to achieve your greatest dreams. And so I love empowering audiences, and I love coaching one-on-one.
And so, what was your journey to becoming a coach? What I know, were you a minister first and then a coach, or a coach and then a minister, or both at the same time?
Well, it started out at the age of sweet 17 years of age. I was a young kid, and I had a minister that I loved him. He loved us, and we had a large youth group. And his vision was to create and empower and produce as many gospel preachers or ministers as he could. And so I enjoyed watching the young men get up and present lessons. And so I took out at it, and I really worked hard at it. And oh man, I mean, the first one, it's I really took off, and applause and praises. And that's how I got started into speaking.
So I bet you had a lot of fun.
I did.
Yeah. And so have you always lived, you're in Indiana, right?
Yes.
And so have you always lived there? Have you lived other places?
I was born in Shreveport, Louisiana.
Oh, yum. Good food down there.
Yes. And I moved to Indianapolis, Indiana at the age of 12. So I guess my roots is I love the South, and running around barefooted, and I mean, and they working hard, and oh man, that's how I love the nature outside. And moved here to the city, and as a young boy, you want to live the city life, so you try to forget the old good country life. But as you get older, it's in your blood, and you want to go back.
Ready to go grow a garden and hang out there.
Yes.
Now I have to ask you, because I love Zydeco and Cajun music. So did you grow up with Zydeco and Cajun music?
Actually, not really. I was from a religious family, and we mainly they had a lot of church music and church songs, and we lived in church, in and out of church. So. But when I came to Indianapolis, that's when I was exposed to all the other variety of musics.
Yeah.
Awesome. So through your journey, it sounds like you've created a 5-step process to help people. And you have a course, you have a program, you have a book, and you have seminars. Can you tell us a little bit more about that, and how that maybe who you help, and what they might expect if they were to check out this 5-step process?
Yes, I'm really excited about it. Actually, I empower businesses, but I have a strong passion for the youth groups. And what I do is I awaken that power, that dormant power within, and awaken the power within. And it's like you have the power to achieve your greatest dreams. And you might want to say, how did this come about? Well, it's nothing new, actually. It's I didn't create it, but basically I have applied it. And started out, my mentor, F. Richard Schnackenberg, he was a pioneer in this industry back in, about several years ago in Las Vegas. And he took me under his wings, and he taught me the secrets of the rich and famous. So like I say, it's not they're nothing new, but as you are presented these 5 principles, and if you apply them, you will, I guarantee that you will manifest whatever your dream is. And it's happening for me, and it has happened for countless others.
And when you talk about youth, how young would a person start with a program, or maybe what's the best age for a young person to start learning these principles?
Well, actually, that's a good question. I taught 4th grade when I was for about 3 years, but my passion is for teenagers, high schoolers, because they're getting ready to leave mom and dad. And my dream is that a kid, if it is their desire, they can get their own business up and running before they leave their parents' home.
Wow.
And yes. And that, a lot of kids at the time in my generation, we didn't realize that we could do that. We didn't believe that we could do that. But it's a new generation now. And basically, that is the idea, is for me to coach the youth into starting their own business before they leave mom and dad's home.
That's pretty exciting. So in a way, some of your target market might be the parents themselves.
Well, actually, the parents, we don't do anything without the parents' permission. The parents actually have to be involved, so they know what's going on, and they are part of the process. The parents are part of the process.
Do you find that you're working more with boys or girls or both equally?
Well, yes, it's boys and girls. I have taught at the Boys and Girls Club and the YMCA. I'm open to all groups.
Oh, that's fabulous. And I bet grandparents would be interested too.
Absolutely. Yes. I mean, the elderly, that's, the elderly, they have life, as long as you're breathing and you have energy, you were brought here for a purpose, and you have life.
Greg and I call ourselves 60 going on 16. I tell you,
because we're not growing up anytime soon.
Yeah, we're not growing up anytime soon.
Absolutely. That's the way I feel about it. Yes, I'm still a kid. Yes. I mean, I looked at Mr. Bronson, and he went up in space, and he was like a little kid. Here this guy is, and I think he's 64, 66 or whatever. Yeah. And he's like a little kid. And I really honed in on that. I said, that was awesome. I love it.
Now, what would that look like for a young person to take your course? Is it like a weekly connection? Do they do it on their own? Are you guiding them? How does that work?
Yes, well, actually, as a coach, I could pick them up through my webinars, seminars, or my motivational speeches. And they say, well, hey, I like that. I like your idea, but I want to get deeper, and I want to be coached by you. So we sit down and we will plan. We'll set some goals, and depending upon how far they want to go.
Wow, that is so exciting. And so do you have maybe a success story you could share with us, with a young person that you've worked with that has taken off?
Yes. I have a young lady. Her name is Alice. And actually, what I do is I mentor in 5 areas: spiritual, mental, physical, social, and financial. Okay. So actually, my specialty is either spiritual or mental. So Alice, young lady, she was recruited and baptized into our church. And I took her up under my arms, under my wings, and I mentored her spiritually. and actually she took off, and she's still strong and faithful, and we're best of friends today, and we support each other.
Did she open a business by chance?
No, she didn't open a business, but her desire is to teach young women, the sobriety principles and all the good stuff.
She's going to pass it on.
Yes.
Yeah, that's very exciting. That's very, very exciting. So I was just curious to find you. The best place to find you and connect with you is, let's see here. Would that be your LinkedIn page?
Yes, you can find me on LinkedIn. And you can call my phone number or email. My phone number is 317-731-3288. 317-731-3288. Or email twayne.norman@gmail.com. twayne.norman or gmail.com. I'm sorry, twayne.norman@gmail.com. And you can find me on LinkedIn under Tom Wayne Norman.
So this is very exciting, because when people like yourself mentor and guide the younger generations, we will benefit. We'll all benefit when the younger people know that the world can be a scary place, but if we have tools and faith, then it's okay, because it wouldn't have mattered if we were born 500 years ago, 100 years ago, or today. It's always something. So it's all about knowing that we can have a goal, have the tools, and start running down the track, and knowing there's people like yourself to guide the youth. And so I have another question. If an adult wanted to connect with you, do you work with adults as well?
Absolutely. Yes, ma'am, I do. As a matter of fact, I previously stated that I work with the parents, and I work with adults, all ages, actually.
All ages.
The process that I teach, I know how to cater it to a younger adult as well as an older adult.
Fabulous. Fabulous. Well, we're just thrilled to get to know you, and we're excited for the work that you are doing, making the world a better place, because we are with the Healthy Wealthy Camper. We do indeed love to help people do both, as well as we love our Tell Your Story productions, and this is Storyvan TV. So we love a good story. We love your story, and we appreciate all that you're doing for everyone that you work with.
Thank you.
Yeah. So again, make sure you connect with T. Wayne on his LinkedIn profile and check it out. We'll all make the world a better place.
So thank you for being with us today.
Thank you for having me.
Bye.